The laundry alone takes up all day. Oh my goodness, this baby. Got some bean vermicelli, sorry. Got some bean vermicelli, mung bean starch and potato starch. So Rafael's gonna have this. This is gluten-free. Is this Sanskrit right here? Or this one? Is this Chinese? Anyway, so I'm gonna cook this in boiling water. All I'm gonna do is I'm making boiling water right now, and I'm putting it in a bowl. And then I'm going to put this in a bowl. And then I'm taking mixed vegetables. I got corn here. I'm gonna get the other vegetables out of the freezer and fry it up. And then I'm gonna make a sauce of soy sauce and put the vegetable or the noodles in. Don't know if Hadar will be home tonight. I doubt he will. But if he is, he'll have something to eat. All right, they expanded after I took it out of the package, so.
Mommy, I have something to show you. It's Spider-Man. I'll be right back. Film the poster going down and I will get Spider-Man.
All right, go talk to Abigail. I gotta feed her after I start this soaking. How about I play some lovely music for you so you don't have to listen to this? So they're softening up already. And they'll just have to sit here for like 10 minutes or so and that'll be done. That's it. This is number 25.
Yeah, and I am getting it. What is it?
Open it.
Let's see if you... What the... Spider-Man? Look, Mommy. It's Spider-Man.
My computer needs restarted, but I'm uploading a video, so I'll have 1 hour and 5 minutes. So what we're gonna do with that time is we're gonna take these words, and I got this book when I was 7 months pregnant. It's called Magnets, Magically Magnetic Word Magic Magnet Sentence Builder. I was 7 weeks pregnant when I went to the States with Rafael. Your desk is really dirty, you know that? And it tells you the words, so you don't actually have to read. Let's see if he can do it.
Look what we are doing.
Okay, so he's found 2 words so far. The and a. Very good. Now, can you find cat? The cat wears. Where would the word cat be? See all these letters? There's a ton of letters. It might be overwhelming because of the amount of letters or numbers. Words. These words right here. So hard to teach at home when you can't even speak.
Let's do this, because it spells, I am a cat.
Let me see. That says drinks. So that is not in this story. I should split them up.
There's drinks.
I should split them up. Yes, this is the word drinks. This is a little hard. But can you find this word? W-E-A-R-S. Wears. Because the cat wears. Starts with a W.
Where
It
is
should
the
be somewhere
W?
around here. Look around here. Maybe it's over here.
W-E-A-R-S.
Wears. The cat wears a hat.
It naturally.
Very good.
And now it's time for this letter.
Rafael has a cold, so I suspect that our entire family will have a cold and have it for another week. Thank you very much for bringing another cold home. I think it's because he's playing so much with the occupational therapist and they're probably not washing their stuff. Well, I know they're not washing their stuff and all the little kids are touching it, so that's really where he keeps getting sick from. It's great.
So, look at this. I'm feeding Abigail, just like my hand. I'm gonna feed myself like a baby with, just like Abigail holds it. She can't hold it because she's too small, like this.
So, I was explaining to Rafael that he used to hold the Baba too with his hand, because she was holding it with her itty bitty hand and he's trying to move it. But we should let her, just go ahead and let her grab whatever she wants. Just make sure she gets that Baba in her mouth, right?
Yeah.
Sunlight's pretty good. So this is another good example for when Rafael is a really good brother and listens really good. No, Abigail is intense, to say the least. She's intense. So
I go in the tent and sleep like a baby.
yeah, you used to when you were a baby.
Yeah.
So we're getting help from Rafael. He's holding his weight. I think that's how you say it, right?
Surprises under a Christmas tree when the trains are done.
Mm-hmm. So we're trying to clean the house up, get a little workout, stuff like that. But she's crying intensely. So he's helpful like that. It's really good, Rafael. Really good. Thank you.
She doesn't want to grab it, because grabbing it is taking it out of her mouth.
Yeah, she's looking right at you. Hey, Abigail. What you doing?
I'm playing with her.
Just feed her for now, okay?
Yeah. Daddy's doing stretching. There's a song, The Stage. This week.
I was actually going to try to go to the grocery store. I just dropped him off, but I'm not really gonna have enough time to shop, honestly, because it does take a while to get your groceries, and this class is only like 45 minutes long, so I think I'll just hang out here in the parking lot and wait for him. Everybody else left though. I don't know where they went. The post office is closed this evening, so I can't go there to send out my stuff or pick up a package. I'm just hanging out here in the car right now for about 35 minutes or so. So the woman at the store today, because I bought a bunch of presents, a lot of little stuff for Rafael, but one big thing, one big surprise. And I'm really happy that I got it, because it's going to get us out of the house like pretty much every single day to go around the neighborhood. Anyway, so she wrapped a whole bunch of our presents. I think I got like 5 or 6 little things, but one of them is big and the other are little. Do you hear that? That's the F-35. And they have been flying all day, like I said. And Hadar is hopefully coming home tonight. He still doesn't know. She wrapped all the presents, and she did a pretty good job, but it's kind of stressful, somebody sitting there watching you wrap presents, right? So when she got done, I didn't even give her that much. I gave her 10 shekels, and she was like, I don't know, like it was Christmas for her. You know what I mean? Or, okay, Hanukkah, or her birthday. It was like her birthday. I think 10 shekels is probably like $2.50, $2.75, depending on what the exchange rate is. But she was like so excited that I gave that to her. So then it made me feel bad, like I wish I'd given her more, you know what I mean? But they don't customarily tip for that because it's kind of included in the price, but she doesn't get any of that money, She just works there. So she has to, wrap the presents. And it's like a free service. Every place in Israel has gift paper wrapping. Some places, like a toy store, will wrap it for you, or clothing store, or a home store. They'll wrap it for you really nice, and you don't have to tip them or anything, because the price is always really, 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 really expensive. But this, I paid like 250 shekels for all of Raphael's gifts, and one thing was, a big thing. So, if I had to equal that out to money, to USD, I think that would be $80, I think. Hadar got him something else at the shoe store. we went ahead and wrapped that up because it is kind of special and he doesn't actually need it right now. It's still raining out. It's been raining all day, but it's not flooding conditions, which is really good because, you know, the desert dirt is extremely hard and it will flood. It'll flood really, really quick because it doesn't soak up into the soil. But it has been raining all day. Somebody just walked by. Oh, there's some more people walking by. And it does look weird that I'm holding up a camera. They're Orthodox, and you can't see them, but they're wearing their Russian hats with the plastic on them to cover them up so the rain doesn't get them. I'm in the Orthodox neighborhood, by the way. You know, so far I was like actually kind of not scared, but like uncomfortable to be in this neighborhood, but since I've been coming over here every week, like twice a week, I'm fine with it. I'm not uncomfortable anymore. I've had some like difficult situations with some Orthodox people, like on the plane. I was embarrassed, but I didn't know that was their culture. I didn't get asked to move. The man next to me was Orthodox, and it was a two-seater, right? So, I mean, there's 50-50 chance a woman's gonna sit next to you. Women can't sit next to them. So he asked to move, and I was mortified because, of course, I think he's moving because I'm fat, right? But, you know, I don't take up, even though my butt is extremely huge, I don't take up any more than my seat. So, one of the parents is here. So I was mortified because I was like, what? I'm not in your seat, you know? I'm not even touching, and I will not touch somebody else's armrest. Like, I won't do it. So I'm not an armrest stealer, and I was flying by myself because it was the time that I was going either going home from meeting Hadar for the first time, or it was the time that I had to like leave the country because my visa expired and I didn't have the correct paperwork, which was so I had to leave by myself because Hadar was a mandatory soldier back then, and he had to work. That was some rough times back then, but we made it through that. We've been through a lot, and yeah, right after we got married, I mean, we got pregnant right after, and then we had a miscarriage 4 months later. So we've been, like, through our entire relationship, we've been through a lot. And this past 3 years, I've been sick, and this just now, you know, starting to get better since I am not pregnant anymore. And update on my diet, I have lost a total of 8 pounds. So that's like 3.5 kilos. I like to track it in pounds because kilos, you have to lose a lot more weight when you count in kilos because it's 2.2 pounds. So if you lose 1 kilo, it's 2.2 pounds. I like to track it in pounds, so I calculate it after I write my stuff down, and I'm keeping a detailed journal. There was one day that I did eat pancakes, and I went a little overboard, but that was the only meal that I had. And I didn't binge on them, but I ate them. I ate a plate of pancakes. The thing that I have been struggling with is like what time to eat, because I'll get hungry around 3 or 4, but I want to save it until like 6 or 7 because I can't go to bed on an empty stomach. I can if I'm fasting, but I'm not able to fast right now because my kidneys do hurt. I woke up a couple of nights. They just started hurting probably a week ago before I started losing weight. They were stabbing me, and I thought I was dreaming it. I was dreaming that my kidneys were being stabbed. So I woke up and I was like, oh, that hurts so bad, right? Like just stabbing pain, which I don't know if it's the nerves around the kidneys or what. I don't know what the pain was, but sorry I'm talking so much. I had a lot to update because I haven't been vlogging that much, really. I feel good other than that. My legs are getting stronger. So the vitamin D is definitely going up. My legs aren't as weak. Like, I don't feel like I'm going to fall down when I walk. We have been walking. When I take him to the park, we go around and we walk. There is a very long straightaway right there, and we always go down and go back up. And when you go up, it's up a mountain. So speaking of that, our transmission is going out in our car. I had to pop my neck. I went up the mountain today and I heard it slipping. I felt it slipping. And then something is like doing this underneath of my floorboard in the driver's seat. I don't know what that is, where my feet go. But the transmission is slipping, and I know it's going to be like, well, in the States it would be like $2,500 to fix. Here's probably like 10,000 shekels. I don't know, but it's more than what we've got. And I don't know what we'll do if that happens. I think we'll just be without a car. Maybe just scrap the car. I mean, that sounds horrible. Maybe we'll just get, you know, a junker, because we don't want to have to spend that much money before we leave. He's going to take it next month or something. He gets a day off during the week, and I think he said he was going to take it next month to check it, but we've both been noticing that it's slipping. When we go to Beersheba, there's one really bad mountain that, like, I started off today at 120, and then I went down to 80 kilometers per hour because of the mountain, and I was really pushing the car. Let's see what time it is. It's probably time to go now. I've been talking a lot, I'm sorry.
You aren't subscribed yet?
Please subscribe and like.
Comment and share FoolyLiving.
What in the world? Good job. Woohoo! Pretty girl. The life of a car in Israel. The life of a car.
So, I'm repairing some toys with Mommy.